Good morning, it's Kyle Koeberlein with Bluegrass International in Georgetown, Kentucky. I'm part of the sales staff at Bluegrass International. I handle our Renegade RV sales. I'm sure I look like a hot mess this morning. I am at the Cabela's in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I was coming back from vacation yesterday, Gulf Shores, Alabama, and I couldn't make it. It was after midnight before I decided to stop. So I ended up stopping to boondock in a parking lot. I just couldn't do 2 more hours getting home, so I'm gonna drive that this morning. But I figured why not do a Nomad Know-How, just kind of talking about just some basics and quick video on boondocking while traveling. I didn't realize it, but it's probably one of my most favorite things about owning my RV is the flexibility of where I stay. So if I'm on the road and I feel great, and last night I did a lot of driving. If I get tired and sleepy, and for the safety of my family and myself, I find a place to boondock my rig, a truck stop or a Cabela's or a Bass Pro Shop. Some people do Walmarts. I'm not a big fan of Walmart. They're just too dang active, and just more people. Like usually Cabela's, Bass Pro Shops are pretty quiet. I like Cracker Barrels. But I always try to shoot for a Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's. There's always typically another RV or two, so kind of like safety in numbers. That there's, like right now there's 4 of us here, and one of the things I did check before I came here, obviously. So here's some things about like boondocking at like a place like a Cabela's or a Bass Pro Shop. One, it never hurts to call and talk to somebody at the store. Almost all the Bass Pro Shop Cabela's are welcome to RVers, but there could be a city ordinance. Don't quote me on this, but at one time there was no parking, and probably still is. I just haven't checked recently. You can't park at the Bass Pro Shop. I think it's a Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's. I think it's a Bass Pro Shop. You can't park at the Bass Pro Shop in Sevierville, Tennessee, because it's not because of the store. It's because the city has an ordinance against it. They don't overnight parking. The taxes in Sevierville for like accommodations for hotel and RV parks are pretty high. So I'm assuming they're trying to force everybody to stay in at all their places to collect some tax dollars. So just be aware. I've boondocked in Orlando at a Bass Pro Shop. I showed up for a Disney trip with the kids a day earlier than I thought I would. So I stayed at the Orlando Bass Pro Shop. It was great. The parking lot was massive. On my way down to Gulf Shores, I stayed at a Bass Pro Shop, Birmingham, Alabama, I think. But that Bass Pro Shop, that one was awesome because it had lots of trees. I feel like I was camping at a campground. Like if you didn't look down at all the blinds on the road, it looked like you were in a campground. There's that many trees there, and they have a big lot there too. But I just went and parked up on top of the hill in the trees. But like I said, it's good to always check with the stores. I did look at the app. I used the All Stays RV app, RV and Camp. This was on there. People had wrote notes about how, yes, they welcome RVs, no overnight truck parking. Somebody called and talked to a manager, and the manager said, just please park on the west side or the right side of the building. That employees, when they come in the morning, park on the left side. Of course, this morning, I'm leaving out before any employees get here, I think, because they open up at 10 and I think it's 7 o'clock in the morning. So you can tell I'm struggling a little bit. And like a lot of times they'll have a sign posted, no overnight truck parking, RVs are welcome. So it's super accommodating. It just makes life so easy. And I'll do a quick stroll around the parking lot. We are the Kentucky Renegade dealer. I even see another RV over there. So there's 5 of us total. But this is Bowling Green, Kentucky. Great stop if this is in your route. This is a little bit smaller parking lot, but like you go to some Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, their parking lots are massive. I mean, there's tons. We stay at the Chattanooga Bass Pro Shop quite a bit when we head south. That parking lot is massive. Like there is no shortages of, and I've been there sometimes, and there might be like 15 RVs in the parking lot, and it's nothing. Like that parking lot's massive. But I'll do a quick stroll around the parking lot, and we'll go from there. So right here at this Cabela's, You know, there's a Chewy's. Another thing too about Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, they're usually not in like rinky-dink little towns, which is nothing wrong with that. But if you're looking for accommodations like restaurants and food and fuel and, you know, truck stops, like there's usually going to be something like that close to a store like a Cabela's or a Bass Pro Shop, because they're going to be closer to your larger towns. There's another RVer parked to the left. And, you know, the big things about when you're boondocking at a parking lot is just be super respectful. Like, you know, don't make it your home, don't camp out for days, like use it as a place to stop, stay out of the way, do not affect their business, and if all possible, support their business. Like go in and buy something or say thank you. You know, but the whole point is, you know, you want to be just as polite as possible, because it's a free service. You're not paying anything to stay here. But you can tell, I mean, their parking lot is not super massive, but I mean, there's my rig back over there in the corner. I did a real good job of parking right up into a tree in the middle of the night. Here's a guy over here. And one reason it inspired me that I had to do a video today is because right over here, there's a Renegader. They're probably getting ready for the day, but a Renegade Verona. I thought that was super cool when I pulled in to see a Renegade. You got a Tiffin Wayfarer over here, camped out with a couple. And then of course my rig tucked back here in the corner. But yeah, if you ever, you know, it's pretty simple. I mean, it's by far, if people ask me like what's one of my top favorite things about owning a motorhome, flexibility and where I can stay and whatnot. The one thing I will say, you know, based on places you stay like Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, I mean, be cautious about what cities you're doing that in. Like, you know, I'm in Bowling Green, Kentucky. This is a pretty low crime area. You know, I have had people try to mess with my bicycles outside of Atlanta, you know, so I'm probably going to avoid bigger cities like that. Once again, my name is Kyle Koeberlein. I'm with Bluegrass International in Georgetown, Kentucky. Of course, we have locations in Georgetown, Somerset, and London. We are the Renegade RV dealer for the state of Kentucky. So if you were passing through and you just need service or help or Mayday or whatever it may be, we are happy to help. We don't, you know, we support the community. We love being part of the Renegade group. And so that's why we do these videos. It's just helpful tips to people. You know, we sell RVs to people who are seasoned veterans and know more than I do by far. And we also sell RVs to people, this is new to them. This is a retirement plan, nothing wrong with that. You know, don't be afraid to ever call and ask me questions if you need help. But once again, thanks for watching one of our videos. Click, comment, subscribe, reach out to us if we can ever help.